my channel. So in today's video I'm going to show you guys how I style this hair. I've had this in for about a month now, so I'm also going to include my final review. But since I have a closure, it's really easy for me to do like some quick little curls, and it's super easy, so I thought I would show it to you guys just because, you know, I wanted to. I did film this makeup tutorial. Yes, I filmed this makeup tutorial before I obviously did my hair. So if you guys want to see that, I will link it in the cards up above, and also it'll be at the end. What else do I want to tell you guys? Yeah, so that's also why my edges are a little bit laid, because they would be looking rough if I start from the beginning. To lay my edges, I use Lustrous Pink Shea Butter Coconut Oil Edge Smoother Gel, Lasting Hold, and Brilliant Sheen. I really like this stuff. I've had it for like 2 months now, and I think it's doing pretty well. I don't know if it's just because I don't have all my hair out and it's just my edges, but yeah, it holds pretty well. So I'm gonna go ahead and section off my hair. I like to split it into 2, and then I'm gonna start off with some, I thought this was my heating spray thing. That ain't it. Hold on. I'm really trying to get into the habit of using heat protectant. This is Emergency Hair Treatment 911 Heat Protector. This stuff is super old, but anything works, so that way I don't like for my hair to smell like hot comb, you know? So just go ahead and spray that through. Make sure you get the ends, and then I also make sure I get the closure. That I basically use all the time now is my denim brush. Denim. I don't know why, you guys. I'm acting so silly today, but I'm just going to go ahead and brush this through. This hair does have a little bit of shedding. I didn't notice it at first, but then I think after the first time I washed it, it got a little bit worse. And then I know today I was driving my Morehouse brother. We were going to go get Popeyes, and he like went like this out the window, and I was like, what's that? And he was like, oh, like you have some hair in the seat. And I was like, I didn't know this hair shed like that. And all of a sudden I started looking around, and I was like, this hair is everywhere. And I know it's this hair because the last hair that I had was curly, and so it had to have been this hair because I could tell the difference. So yeah, other than that, another update about this hair is that it's holding up pretty well. It's still very soft, but I know when I first got it, I first had it in, oh, I could not stop touching it. It was so soft. It was so soft. But again, once I washed it for the first time, it was like, y'all put something over top of this hair. But it's still holding up really nice. And I think if you want to keep it in for no longer than 2.5 to 3 months, like this hair will last and it'll be good the whole time. I won't keep it in longer than that to be able to tell you, but I have kept in other hair longer than that to be able to tell you guys that, like, after AliExpress basically hits month 2, you're pushing it, and no matter how good the hair is for AliExpress hair, it's probably not going to be so good. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and split this up. You guys can just watch and learn and see how I curl it. Okay, to curl my hair, I'm going to be using my NuMe 3-in-1. This, oh wow, this thing is really dirty. So I basically take my hair, I split it into 2. I'm going to start with this section first. So I'm just going to take a small section from the bottom like this. That's enough here. And like I said, you guys know I have a closure, so if y'all see some stuff hanging out, you know what it is, okay? I'm just going to take a little clip it up top here out of my way. And then I take everything else and I put it in a ponytail. Then out of this, let's see, I don't want these curls to be super small. Sometimes I do my hair really big, just when I want curls. I don't really care. I kind of want them like that today too. I'm kind of tired. So for this big section, I'm going to split this up into 3. Okay, so this big section, this will be 1 section. This will be 2 and 3. So that's like how big my sections are. And let's see, do I want to alternate these? Lately, I'm trying to decide like exactly how I want to curl my hair for this event that I'm going to later. I think that I'm going to do them all going outwards, just because they don't have to last for super long, and so they probably won't fall into waves. But usually if I have to have this hairstyle for like all day, or maybe like for an away game or something like that, I will do like inside and outside. That way when they do fall, they fall like big curls instead of like one big wave. So yeah, big sections all going outside. Let's go. looks like. So if you guys didn't see, I will show you again. Basically, I like to get my section. This is kind of like the bad side to show. I like to call these my flat curls. Flat curls will give you like big wand curls, like if you're using a curling iron. If you were to wrap it around and keep twisting your wrist like this, it'll give you more curls like you're actually using a curling wand. And those are pretty too. Those are more like Shirley Temple curls, but I like for mine to look a little bit more effortless, especially when my hair is really long like this. By the way, this is, I believe, 24 inches. So I will wrap it around flat from the root of the hair, and then if you see here, it's like wrapping around flat. So I can't twist my wrist. Instead, I have to move my fingers around the hair. That way it continues to be flat. And I like to do that all the way until the end. So just to show you guys the difference between wrapping it flat and wrapping it, like I can say spiral, is that this would be spiral, where my fingers would be staying still, but I would still be going around the barrel. So that would be a spiral curl. And you guys can kind of see the difference between the top of the hair and the bottom of the hair when you curl it differently. So the top of it is flat, the bottom of it gets a little bit skinnier because that's what spiral curls will look like. So the look we're going for is the flat one. So we're going to do flat curls. So just make sure that you have to keep picking up your fingers. If you guys can see how I'm kind of like just maneuvering my fingers. But my wrist basically stays, like my fingers stay up. Whereas if I were to spiral, my wrist go up and down. See? My wrist stays up the whole time. So yeah, that's the difference between a flat and a spiral curl. And today we're doing flat all over our head. Really fast. Like literally that took me like 10 minutes just to do this one side. And of course I'm just going to hairspray this. You guys, my camera battery died before I could show you guys how I did my bangs, but I basically showed it, I feel like, in a couple of videos before. I just used a flat iron. This is my NuMe one, and then I take it from the jump and I just curl it from the root, and I take it in really small sections. I'm really sorry. I'm going to fix my life. I really am. So now I'm just going to take my argan oil of Morocco, yeah, and I take about a pea size so that way the hair looks nice and shiny. I like to focus it, of course, on the top and then also within the hair, and this is how I like kind of separate the curls a little bit. Just like this. And then I also do it up at the top to make sure the hair doesn't look, you know, so separated. And that's basically it. I love wearing my hair like this. It's super simple. Literally, it took me like 30 minutes. And I feel like this is really, really glam. You know, you can wear this hair for homecoming, to the club, you know, wherever you gotta go.